that what? You sure?
Yeah. Oh, that's a very good roll. Alright, she found 2,200 gold pieces worth of extra, but the hard gemstones.
Is someone writing that down?
Yes.
Or okay.
They're sort of rough, but prehistoric people apparently treasured them highly. Zacharias and Cash probably get back to the rest.
Indeed.
So we have this box and this coffin.
We haven't. Have we looked in there?
No. You saw there was a tablet, but you haven't really done anything with it.
What?
You've looked into it, but you haven't gone in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, Cash is not good at finding stuff.
What other loot is there? Did we loot the Roper cave and the Athelis? Does Athelis have anything on him? He's not around anymore.
What did you say, Manikai?
You check out his place, you find 6,000 gold as you steal his stuff.
Yeah.
Who's stuff?
6,000 gold pieces.
The old sage.
Oh,
I feel kind of bad.
who's stealing his
We
stuff?
are evil, Jake.
Yeah.
We're stealing everything.
Well, no, I feel bad. Marcus doesn't.
As Cash walks in there. Could you do a fortitude save?
Roll.
I'm not even in there. I'm just looking in through the door.
Yeah, can you do a fortitude save?
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Yes. Cash can feel that something bad is going to happen if she walks in there.
Zacharias, there's this awesome place over here.
You should really go and check it out.
Yeah.
Zacharias
She doesn't feel like that tablet has anything good on it that's worth the trouble.
She's gonna mention it anyway. Zacharias, there is this weird tablet that I sense something really bad about, but, you know, wanted
Frowns.
to tell you.
Thank you. Frowning. Moves over here. Senses magic.
It doesn't seem to be magical anymore.
Anymore? Did it use its magic on Cash?
Potentially.
Anything magic in here?
As you go to look, there doesn't seem to be magic. There seems to be the tablet with a lot of old scribing on it. Usually very long.
Long tablet.
Well, sort of long amount of scribing. Read.
Okay, well, I suppose I can read some of the tablet, maybe? If it's not magical, it probably won't hurt him, right?
Alright. But you can't really read the text on it. Without some aid, at least.
Cash has...
We have this ring that gives you permanent comprehend languages.
You do?
Yeah, we just found it.
Well, it's like Rise uses prestidigitation to clean it off. Or was it like...
With language she doesn't understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have anything
Like
prepared for that.
ancient
So we can come back here later.
We have this ring that gives you permanent comprehend languages.
Oh,
So the one
wow.
just calls out, sort of echoing.
Yeah, it just...
It's totally rad.
It's great! I know so much now! Zacharias moves in here, he's carrying like a bag full of mithril.
We didn't
Arm
find
rings and whatnot.
any gold in there or anything? Only the tablet?
Yeah. It seems to just have a lot of things with writing on it. I mean, who cares about writing?
Well, what about down here? Did anyone look here?
Down where exactly?
That was,
I think that's the Roper cave. We
But
just
there
found
might
some
have stuff.
eggs.
Oh
might
yeah,
have
we
stuff.
burned it.
Alright, we have now taken everything, I think.
Except the stuff in there with all this text we don't know about.
Well, it was just the unreadable text, right?
Well, don't you care?
Yeah, but I don't have anything prepared. So I would need a ring. Or someone
Well-
with
You can
tongues
just-
or something.
Well,
Put it on.
Cash knowing that she'll walk to Asturias. We need your help in translating some text. I know you had the spell last time. Do you have it prepared this time?
I don't prepare it. I have a scroll which I can activate it for it. So
You hear an echo.
Oh.
Echo.
What sounds like sort of heavy, armored feet. One pair moving through this place. Doesn't seem to really try to conceal itself, and it seems to be in a rather of a hurry.
Interesting.
Well,
Can you repeat
the
that? Because
dimension door effect is gone now, or is it still here?
It's still here.
Oh boy.
My internet decided to cut right as you started to talk, so can you...
If the heavy feet are coming closer, Zacharias will fly up a little bit here and hover over here. For a bit.
yeah. Speaking of which, I'll turn my wings on and like fly into the air.
What's happening exactly?
Some dude is coming.
Something big and heavy is coming down the corridor.
Oh.
Let's fly up here.
Fly up to the ceiling.
Just above Telemundus.
Just above, even ambush him.
Who's currently again sprawled over everything.
Ah! Oh, we have gathered everything up now and stuffed it into bags.
Yeah,
He's
he's
sitting on the
lying on the
bag.
He's
bag.
lying on the bags. Like,
He's a dragon. What do you expect him to do?
Well, let's keep a lookout. What?
So when whatever it is walks in, he's just gonna see the dead Nithauger and then Telemundus sitting on a bunch of sacks with the horde gone.
And all of the rest of
and
them not
everyone else
flying
is,
behind him.
Cash will whisper
Yeah.
to Zoe to check it out. Stealthy.
Zoe.
Sneaky.
How does Chloe?
Chloe,
how does-
sorry.
How does Cash
Chloe?
know Zoe?
Chloe.
Slowy?
Zoe, come over here.
Do you just want me to move the token or? Malachi.
Why is
You know what?
Marcus not in
Chloe's
front line?
going out to find out. But it is stealthy.
Sending her out, all right.
Well, she's extremely stealthy.
Right, yeah. You can send her out if you want.
Send
Trying
Chloe
to
out.
find her.
Send her away. She's right up there.
No, look at her stealth check, 52. Can she hear where it's coming from?
Just a second.
We just hear ARG! And then,
I don't think he's gonna notice. He or she's gonna notice her.
oh boy.
What the hell is
What
that?
is that? What is that? That is a big thing.
Wait. So, Chloe's
Rushes
gonna
into the room, sort of looking at you. It seems to be a large, sort of almost dragon-like being, wings on its back, horns in its brow, and two sort of black scales everywhere.
Chloe's gonna.
As it looks to you, it looks at you frantically. Wait! Thorn has sent me, but I do not wish to attack you. If you wish to speak, you must help me with 3 tasks. First, bring me something I can kill. Quickly now! Seems to be very frantic about this thing.
Zacharias
You
points
have
at Zoe.
time. Time. It is real time.
Someone summon something. Sorry, summon.
I summon a fire elemental.
Yeah.
I summon a fire elemental to the battlefield.
It needs to be alive. Quickly!
Zacharias looks at Cash.
Cash looks at him with.
Chloe's
what?
alive. You can just rebuild her.
Are you stupid?
No, I am perfectly
Hurry
serious.
now.
Otherwise, we fight this thing, or you
It's either-
sacrifice
it's
a
either
minion.
Chloe or you.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't you summon?
No,
No,
He
How
did.
many-
He said it has to be
10
alive.
From-
Where's that, Chloe?
Yeah.
Well, it'll strike it down quite ferociously and fast.
She will disappear and then, go into Cash's back. Cash looks really angry at Zacharias.
Now that you've seen me slay something, would you all agree that I've been taught, that you have been taught a lesson in bloody slaughter?
Zacharias nods. Yes, most gravely.
Yeah. Now quickly, everyone who has blood, prick your fingers. I need to taste all of it.
What?
Okay,
Alright.
let's do this.
What
I
about
will
those?
certainly
Quickly! I don't have time to answer these questions.
This
Yeah.
is suspicious. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
Just do it. I think.
Good. Kyron's going to do it.
This is entertaining.
Also, Malachi,
Do I count
your
as having
microphone
blood?
is
Does he
sounding
want to
weird.
taste my blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Tina and Manikai are both not muted, and Manikai's talking loudly, so it's echoing.
Yeah, okay.
Is he legit about this?
He seems so, yes. Do we do it?
Okay.
Do I count as having blood?
Do you do it?
Well, he said everyone who has blood. Do I, fuck it. I mean, if I prick
I
my
thought-
finger, will blood come out?
Yeah, you still have blood.
No, you haven't drunk for a while.
Oh.
I throw him a vial of my blood.
Right. Well, he crippled.
Can you throw him a vial of my
catches
blood?
his hand and sticks it.
I don't have it on me.
Sucks the blood, then does the same kind, and then grabs the bottle and quickly downs it. Then he sort of breathes out. And he gives you a smirk. Delicious. I've done as my master commanded me. I've found you, I've slain, I've taught you a lesson in bloody slaughter, and tasted your blood. My mission is near at end. I must also report back and bring him his phylactery, but he didn't specify when.
Zacharias smiles a little bit. So, in a few hundred years,
I
perhaps?
think I'll get right on that in a century, so two, assuming my master survives.
I must say,
He sort of stretches and
approve.
relaxes.
Karen's still blinking, trying to comprehend what just happened.
Case looks at her hand.
I don't know who you are, but I like you.
Yes, it is my understanding that... It is my understanding that Navarus has appointed one of you the new High Priest of Asmodeus. Is this so?
Azurius spins round, standard action. All of his priestly garments all appearing at once. Yes.
Ha! Excellent. Send the Marquis of Fourth Misery my regards when you next see him. Pardon my rudeness, my lord. I am Cerebus, emissary of the Duke of Zabus, exalted and immortal lord of the Seventh Suffering. I have heard much of your deeds and long desired to meet you. Sort of bow slightly. Truly you serve hell well, and I admire the many atrocities you have authored in your wake. I have just come from the Agathium. It is Thorn's belief that... Your messages. Belief that you will be visiting shortly. Is that so?
Zacharias cracks an eyebrow. Yes, most likely.
No doubt a grand family reunion.
Azurius looks like he has a small. He looks like he has basically a fire he wishes to just launch forward right now.
Licking his lips and looking at your
So,
bloody finger.
Thorn must be desperate then to send you off with such careless instructions, Cerebus.
Sort of, Yes, it seems that he is rather annoyed at this whole development. He didn't think you could do it.
Yet again, he underestimates us.
We devils are good at avoiding things we don't want. As you share that ability yourself, I must say I hope you all good in the future. Maybe my service will come to an end quicker than my current master would have it.
We will certainly do our very best to see that reality come to fruition. So,
What was it, that part of hell that was icy?
Costus.
Stygia.
Stygia?
No, it was Cockatus.
Okay.
Oh, Mary Cocktail. What's...
Zacharias points at the big fancy locked chest. Are we correct in assuming that the phylactery is in there?
Says I am not sure I would think so. It's where I would look for it. He looks around. Seems fitting, doesn't it? Yeah, should we pry it open?
Where is it? In the coffin?
See, I can't see it anywhere else. I have only seen it once, admittedly.
Cash nods. I can open it with lockpicks if needed.
Sure.
Can I take 10?
By the way, Marcus would recognize him, probably Azurius as well, as a horned devil.
Oh, he looks so nice though.
It probably was not easy for him to not kill us then.
No, he was in a hurry.
Yeah.
The problem.
Can I take
Horn devils really like
Can I
killing
take 10?
things.
Sit down. Do it.
I will aid you. by the way,
37!
Cash. I was aiding you, so +2.
Cash can just manage to... Actually, no.
Not even
with
plus 2?
Azurius' age, he cannot.
So the 39 she can't.
That's probably 40. I'll just bend it open then.
Well, we can keep picking.
Cash,
Really not
listen,
to.
I think it's best we do this.
You don't want to trigger any accidental wards on it.
Mm. Okay, let's try again. And you give
So,
+2.
when do you intend on striking?
Zacharias looks down at the chest.
Well, it takes time to take 20, so it takes forever.
He will
She didn't
say.
take 20, she just rolled.
Yeah, but after you take 10. I mean,
He looks down at the chest. Well, that would be somewhat foolish to tell the plan of attack or when it's about to strike. It takes away some of the surprise, does it not?
I suppose. I am most excited. Desert did speak very highly of you.
Oh, well,
Cash,
I simply had to meet you. Sadly, I had to do it under such circumstances.
Cash just
Well, you have met us now.
Working with-
Congratulations.
Cash working with
And it
the
is my pleasure.
Cash working with the lock. Says back. I had a feeling you knew Desita.
it seemed to. Yes, Zacharias
Sadly, I
nods.
work for a different master, but we encounter each other once in a while. We had an encounter 3 days ago, and he told me much of your tales.
Yes.
I must say I'm impressed. And even with defeating a Linon such as this, you might even have a chance against me. Glad to meet people who are not so arrogant as to think all devils should serve them.
Zacharias just grins at them and says, "I do not suppose you can tell us anything about the fortress of Thorn defenses."
I would not come for less, would I?
Suppose not. Looking down at the chest again.
Now, before I tell you any more, though, there is a bit of a contract to write up, I think. If you're willing, that is. You see, Thorn has, sadly, a certain amulet with an unfortunate name written upon it, and I would rather have that in my own possession.
Cash cocks an eyebrow and talks back. Your name, I presume.
Just, yes, it sadly seems that he has figured that out. A little embarrassed.
Well, Cash go. Well, it happens to us. To the best.
Now, removing a master, I long for being a free agent. I could grow so much more given proper business possibilities. However, I currently do not have that possibility. I'm hoping that perhaps we could strike a deal. I will give you the information I know, which is quite substantial, and in return you will write with me a contract here and now that upon gaining the amulet you shall simply smash it without looking at the name.
Zacharias shrugs, looks to the others. Seems reasonable, I suppose.
Cash yells back. I'm fine with it.
And, of course, you shall not in the future try to find my name.
Zacharias, I'm busy helping cash the locks here. If you want to get my pad of paper and my pens out my bag.
Takes out the scribe set.
I literally have
Oh, I
Yeah.
am quite sufficient. As he sort of reaches for the paper, if I may.
Oh, certainly.
I will double check that before, of course, it's signed.
Go over here and sort of right up against the wall.
Can he just use Marcus
Seems to
back?
be actually fairly short and very direct,
No, Marcus's back is all spiky.
saying that you shall never ever attempt to imprison him, and you shall also try to prevent others from doing the same. And in return, he will aid you with all the information he currently has on Thorn, his place, and his defenses, and his allies.
Preventing others from imprisoning him without any sort of time limit on that may potentially be somewhat troublesome.
Yes, we cannot extend it to stopping others from getting to him. That we cannot do, but we can certainly promise.
That'd be a problem.
We can certainly promise to
Not enable others to imprison him.
we can certainly promise to smash the amulet without looking and never trying to imprison him ourselves. We cannot stop others from doing so because we can't be anywhere at once.
It would just be unfortunate if someone whose name were not on the contract close to you were to simply get it and look at it and then do so and go back on the deal, so to speak.
Well, we are binding ourselves to destroying the amulet without looking at it. We can also add that we shall make it so that no one else gets to look at before it is destroyed.
Very
In our
well. That
possession.
seems sufficient.
Very well then.
I like that he used never, never.
You know he's a very excitable devil.
He
Well,
is
I
very
don't
excited.
think
You know,
I
never
felt
ever
like-
is
Seems
a
rather
pretty
good work.
good unit of time.
Never, ever, ever.
All right, so
back
we
together.
promise.
He knew that song.
Good job, you've destroyed him. Next.
It's played
He lost
24/7
some
in hell.
intelligence from that.
Yes, he looks at
We so we promise to take the amulet, smash it without looking
you
at
all
it.
sign the contract?
Well, he's really quick at that. We could have wrote anything with small.
Tiny letters.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like he seems kind of crude
We'll
handwriting.
we'll have
It's not as best as
Asurius.
a contract.
We'll have Asurius look through it just to be
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I guess you'll wait until the lock is open then.
Yeah, once the lock's open.
It eventually clicks open, and inside you see a few things.
What do we see?
So did we open the coffin or the iron box?
Books, I imagine. Inside
Box.
the iron box, you see that there's what seems to be a manual on some type of construct.
A what? A metal?
Manual.
A manual?
Mm.
Build a construct.
It here. It is a golem manual for an iron golem.
Ah.
And in the chest, which in itself is about 5,000 golds worth of gold,
Huh?
you find a potion of gaseous form, potion of invisibility, a silvery holy symbol of Asmodeus, and a little golden chest, about sort of torso size. That itself would be worth about 5,000 gold, seen from the outside.
Zacharias will carefully examine the chest, see if there's any wards or anything on it.
It doesn't seem to be so.
Okay. Careless.
There are small holes in it, though.
He peers inside.
What he sees inside is sort of a slightly dreadful sight of something sort of dark and ashen that is sort of moving in a slight pulsing fashion. Saber sort of looks over from behind you, trying not to shadow anyone's view. Knows this is not he shouldn't butt in right now.
He's very polite.
I like him.
Zacharias peers in and says, I would believe that the phylactery is inside this one. Sort of shakes it a little bit.
Somewhere addressed this phone falls over.
He's not a voodoo
Sort of
doll.
looks over and says, I can't see, but then again, it is quite a sight.
Yeah, something ashen, pulsating. Is the box locked?
No, it doesn't seem so.
He opens up and takes a peek.
As you open up the box.
Cash looks at Sarah Boss and asks, did he tell you what it looked like?
I've seen it before.
Oh.
When it was first made. You see what is basically an ashen, sort of burned, halfway burned, human heart, wrapped in thorns and spiked all the way through as if a seed has sprouted from inside of it. A dark plant of some sort. Sort of breaking it. It is wrapped in these thorns. And as it slowly, very slowly beats, they constantly sort of are pushed into the flesh of it, and then they recede again. In an eternally agonizing motion.
Gross.
Like you feel an incredibly strong aura of necromancy from it.
Would Zacharias recognize such an aura?
Yes.
From another object, perhaps? Yes.
Seems to be a phylactery.
Excellent. Yeah. He sort of looks down at excellent indeed. Looks up to the rest. Now, my dear friends, we have thorn against the wall. We hold his very immortality in our hands. Excellent indeed. He carefully closes the lid.
Do we just stab it or what?
No.
No, we don't destroy it now.
Exactly. We must wait to destroy it until we are about to assault Thorn in his base. He sort of looks down at it, closes the lid. If we were to destroy it now, he sort of thinks, what would happen? I mean, if someone destroys Zacharias' phylactery, he's still around, right? He doesn't just... Yes, he
To
nods.
begin making a new one.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, if we destroy it now, he can start making a new one. And that one we would not be able to get quite as swiftly, I would fear. It takes time, he thinks back. Quite the amount of time, several months, to craft such a thing. Still, the more time we can put off destroying this thing, the better, because the less time he has to prepare a new one.
Oh, yes, and the amulet is inside a silver locket. He'll be keeping it somewhere with him. Bring me the locket, unopened if possible, and that will be what I desire from you.
Excellent. Then we have a deal, Cerebus.
Yes, we do, and perhaps then in the future, if you require some good service.
Some short-term work, maybe.
I can be a fine assassin when I care to.
Excellent. I have a feeling that we will have a great exchange of services in the future then.
So nods as he goes to just sit on the coffin.
Yes, as High Priest, I can see great use for your services in the future.
Now, for Thorn's Sanctum, the Agathium, I think it is called, what can you tell us?
Well, first and foremost, it is built as a great cathedral to Asmodeus, a truly powerful one, devil hands as it was. It cannot easily be destroyed, and in doing so would also incur the direct wrath of Asmodeus. If the Mithrans knew of the altar that is in that cathedral, they would every single one march up there to destroy it, for they know that that would be their doom. Powerful rituals can be done there that can strengthen and forever link a mortal to Asmodeus. However, in doing so, great boons are won, unique to everyone who does it. Is it all of you? The Great Lord does not need to ask for your souls. However, he does appreciate when they're given willingly. Below there is a maze almost of tunnels. In many rooms it is where Thorn keeps his powers. The upper side is defended, the outside is defended by old undead creatures, servants of a necromantic being who held the place before the cathedral was built.
You do not happen to know the name of this necromantic being?
It is nameless.
I see.
He has Thorn, a servant who is very interested in this being. He is called Grigory Sharkov. He is from the outside of this land, but has lived in the north for long. He practices the worst kind of necromancy, very dark and very powerful. He, however, tires of Thorn's current panic. He is an arrogant bastard, and I would want him to die. He deserves as much. He will not be helpful to anybody. He is too arrogant.
I see.
Beyond that, there's another one. Yes, Marcel Wolfram, a great warrior, Thorn's personal protector. He's a snide one. Do not trust his words, and he will attempt to kill you. He is loyal to a fault and would probably even defend Thorn after Thorn was destroyed.
I have a slight question. We have something of a relationship with the good Lady Theodora. He smiles. Will she be opposing us as well?
Perhaps, I'm not sure. Her name is also in Thorn's pocket. She, however, I fear, would no longer be much of a threat to you.
Perhaps.
She has also somewhat fallen from grace recently, been sent to take care of some very dirty business around.
Did you perchance see if Sakharoth Fireaxe was present in the Agathium?
The fire axe was not. The ice axe, however, is.
The Ice Axe. Ah, a frost giant.
Yes, exactly. Their king, as it was. When Fire Axe would fail eventually, as Thorn was sure he would. He hasn't, as far as I understand. He had this one as a backup. The Fire Axe would fail, perhaps, and then the Ice Axe would be sent. The Frost Giants at the head of a new army.